Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra. I'm JP Mestanza and it's Wednesday, September 13th. Here's the news you need to know. And a Latvian man faces years in jail for a drunk driving accident on Sayuan Road in Rawai last night that left a local woman in a hospital with head injuries. 35-year-old Latvian national Julian Ranmer was charged for drunk driving after he initially refused to take a breath test after the incident, in which he allegedly lost control of his car, hitting another vehicle, then rolled 2 times and collided with a motorbike before coming to a complete stop. For drunk driving, he faces up to 1 year in jail, but for drunk driving causing serious injuries to another, he faces anywhere between 2 to 6 years imprisonment. The female victim who was hurt in the crash is currently at Vashida Phuket Hospital. For more on this, visit thephuketnews.com. And after admitting that she strangled her autistic 15-year-old daughter to death, a Bangkok woman is now receiving neurological treatment at a local hospital in the capital. The 52-year-old woman admitted to police she was overwhelmed with taking care of the girl after her husband died recently, and admitted that she would chain her child inside a rented room while she was at work to prevent her from wandering outside on her own. After the killing, the woman, identified by police only as Yolwadi, she took several sleeping pills in a suicide attempt, but she survived and then called police on herself. If doctors find that the mother had in fact suffered from a neurological disorder during the time of the alleged killing, police would not be able to bring criminal charges. More on this story as it develops. Because there are no clear-cut regulations concerning pet cafes, officials in Bangkok are meeting up to discuss a possible framework so these businesses can best protect humans from disease and keep it profitable. Pet cafes have become quite popular in the last few years, with several businesses out opening around Thailand, including here in Phuket. And the way things work right now, it's up to local authorities to give permission to business owners to operate. But some, like Katsetsart University veterinarian Kaset Sutesha, say that humans are exposed to diseases in these cafes, especially germs from cat excrement. And health regulations should be the #1 priority for any future laws governing pet cafes. Though diseases are on the mind, health authorities have so far not seen any reports of animal-to-human disease infection of a pet cafe. Just minor scratches and an overload of cuteness. And sit tight, Phuket Extra. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Authorities are saying that former Premier Yingluck had left the capital 2 days before the Supreme Court was due to rule on her criminal negligence case over her administration's failed rice pledging scheme. Through a police investigation, authorities also learned that the former PM had switched vehicles at the Cambodian border and then crossed over into that country, though they are still unsure if the former PM fled overseas to join her brother and fellow former PM Thaksin Shinawatra. Authorities are still looking for anyone who assisted Yingluck in her escape from justice, saying they will prosecute in line with the Immigration Act. The former PM was facing 10 years in jail if she was found guilty of negligence related to her administration's failed rice pledging scheme case, which the government says cost the state over 250 billion baht. And caught riding an electric unicycle naked in Pattaya, a German man is now facing charges, but only if police can identify him. The man was found at about 10:30 p.m. in downtown Pattaya earlier this week, naked except for his socks, shoes, and a helmet, as police were able to finally stop him. The tourist was even found in the act of, quote, self-love, and police are now trying to identify the alleged 56-year-old and bring about charges. And that's it for Phuket Extra today. We'd like to address a little mistake we did yesterday for the Foremost Ironman 70.3 event. They're going to have a distance for the Sunrise Sprint, which is 750-meter swim, not a 750-kilometer swim. They're not going to Malaysia. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. Until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket. The Faldo Series Thailand Championship South is back in Phuket this September, hosted by Laguna Golf.